Hi, it's Penny here from the Patchwork Angel on the beautiful Sunshine Coast in Queensland, Australia. We just love Sashiko at the Patchwork Angel. You can see we've got a huge range of Sashiko samplers, threads, needles. We also have bigger samplers and various other ones. Some of these, which are the little double packs that have just come in, they're all on our website. So have a look through, take some time and look at them. This is a couple of new ones that have come in. They're little ballet dancers. I don't know if you can see them there or not, but they'd be great for it to make a little ballet shoe bag. So I think I might have one of those on my to-do list, but they're on the website too. So have a little look at those. I wanted to go through with you today a couple of things about Sashiko. So first of all, your thread. Now, if you don't know how to set up your thread, go to one of our earlier videos. We have it all there for you to see so you don't end up in a mess with your thread. So have a look at that. It's worth it. It's one of the best party tricks you'll learn. Needles, there are a couple of different makes of needles. The Olympus needles are excellent, but the tulip needles are beautiful. So if you can run your budget to that, do so. They're a pack of 6, they're a pack of 2. They're both on our website, tulip Sashiko needles and Olympus Sashiko needles. Have a look at those on the website. There are a few different forms of Sashiko. When you're stitching Sashiko, I was originally told that your stitches need to be the size of a grain of rice. However, I recently spoke to somebody who is Japanese, who's done lots of Sashiko and who designs some of our panels, and she said, oh, we don't worry about that. So it's up to you. Basically, Sashiko is a back stitch.
No, it's not. It's a running stitch.
Wash away design. So you don't have to stick to the markings that are on the fabric, which makes it a lot easier. You can work to your own size. The aim is to work in a straight line. So when you have a design going up and down or across a fabric, you try to follow that all the way across. And at the end of your row, you leave what we call a little smile, which is just a little bit of looseness in your stitch to make it easy so that the tension is good. Here's an example of a smile. I don't know if you can see it, but there's an example there. This is Hitomi Sashi. Hitomi Sashi is one stitch Sashiko, and it's a lot of fun. So it's a little more complicated, but if you grab one of the books, such as this one, let me see if I can get it off without knocking everything over. Oh, this one. This has a whole section on Hitomi Sashi in it. So this book is on our website, of course, and that will take you through at home if you can't get to one of our classes. So there's a whole section in there. It's a brilliant book, well worth getting if you really want to get into the Sashiko style of stitching. So originally Sashiko was used as a mending type stitch by the women, by the peasant women. It was a peasant craft, and it was done to reinforce clothing. So it became something of design rather than something of just necessity, but it was grown out of necessity. I just want to show you something that I do, and you can start your Sashiko with a knot, or you can start with just a back stitch, or you can start and just leave a tail and weave it in later if you prefer. I'm just going to get Chuck to stop the video for a second, and he's going to come over behind me to show you how I do a knot, which I learned to do from my dad when I was a little girl. Okay, we're back again. Please don't judge my Sashiko here. This is my teaching piece, so it's a bit messy. But I want to show you this knot. So how to do the knot. And I use this knot in all my stitchery, when I'm doing hand piecing, English paper piecing, anything. So what you do is you lay the thread along the needle. So the thread is pointing to the eye of the needle. See there? Now I'm left-handed, so I'm going to do it backwards, but I'm sure you'll work it out if you're right-handed. Wind your thread around your needle as though you're doing a bullion knot or a French knot, and hold that. It will depend on how many winds you do as to how thick your thread is. The thicker your thread, the less winds you'll need. Grab it with your other hand, so now you've got it like this. Take it and slide it down over the eye of your needle. And there you have it, a neat little knot on the end of your thread. It works beautifully. Once you've got it, you will love it, I promise you. It's something that a lot of my students in all various different classes I do, whether it be English paper piecing or stitchery or Sashiko, often ask me how to do. While you're here, let's give you a quick little close-up of the Hitomi Sashi, which is one stitch Sashiko. So as you can see with that, you go across and do these stitches first, the red ones. You do them all the way across. Then you come back and you do it in the opposite direction, all the way across. Then you bring in your small ones in between. And then when you've finally done all the red stitching part, and you can do this all in one colour or you can do it in variegated thread, you come back and you weave in and out each way. That creates a little shape that looks like a hydrangea petal. So it's a rather lovely, rather fun thing to do. It's a little bit more advanced than the basic Sashiko, but it's still very good for your head and a lovely, pretty end result. So I hope that's helped to inspire you to start having a go with Sashiko or to pick it up again. I know many of you are already doing it and really enjoying it. We've had so many people say it's so good for your head because it takes you away from all those daily problems that we have, whether it be the washing, drying, or the dog eating the homework or whatever it was. But it really is a lovely activity to do. You can use it to make lots of things, bags, quilts, table runners, lovely as gifts, pin cushions. So get into it, have a go at Sashiko, have a look at the website, patchworkangel.com.au. You'll see we've got a really big range on there for you to choose from.